You see, it all boils down to this. Making wise choices based on biblical principles leads to success, prosperity, happiness, etc. It's a choice to live within your means and spend less than you earn. Save what you don't spend, invest what you save. It's a choice. Some of you know that, you just don't do it, but the truth of the matter is you really don't know it. Because if you knew it, you would apply it and it would pay off in your life and you would be successful in your finances. That's just how it works. Making foolish choices that violate biblical principles. And that's an interesting word there. I would write that down. Making foolish choices. If you violate biblical principles, it's a foolish choice. So making foolish choices that violate biblical principles leads to failure, poverty, heartache, etc. It's a choice to live above your means and spend everything you earn so you have nothing to save or invest. And let me tell you, you will pay the price. Yeah, that's just the way it works. But what keeps us from making foolish mistakes or making foolish choices and enables us to make wise choices is knowing and understanding biblical principles. You see, the decisions that I make usually are based on biblical principles. There's rarely a decision or a choice that I have to make, important choice or decision, that's not based on biblical principles. Yeah. Now, the reason I say important ones is because there is no biblical principle that tells me whether I should have a Milky Way or a Snickers bar. That really doesn't matter. When it comes to that, I can choose. Now, I've made some unhealthy choices, as you can see right here, and I've paid the price. Yeah. I violated biblical principles, and because I violated those biblical principles, it hasn't paid off for me. I've had to pay the price. You're not going to like this next comment, but it's true. Some of you are destined to have a crappy life because you keep making the same foolish mistakes over and over again. Others of you are destined to have a great life because you consistently make wise choices. But the truth is, it all comes down to the choices you make. Are they based on biblical principles or do they violate biblical principles? Every time you have to make an important decision, an important choice, here's what you should ask yourself. Is the choice I'm about to make, is the decision I'm about to make, is it based on biblical principles or does it violate biblical principles? And if you don't know, you better start studying.